Hello, welcome back again to the Crypto News channel where you receive your information and news and education about the cryptocurrency business, a highly risky business but with a high reward. Thank you once again for watching my video. Alright, so today I have a news for you. This miner was launched some time ago, but after some days of operation, this is the information we now have got about it. It's no more working. And the worst thing is that the contract balance has drained to zero and they have over 8,000 members. And at a time, he had a real contract balance very high, but suddenly the whole thing just went down to zero. So, this is the notice, this is the information we got from this website or from this minor announcement. As you all know, on the last day of 7/10, that is 10th of July, just some 15 days ago. Today is 25th, so 10 days ago was 2 weeks ago. There was a panic in the community that started to make their withdrawals constantly, and with that, the fund was lowering until it reached zero on the morning of 7/11. Okay, so observing the withdrawal, that is it means on the 11th of July. So they started panicking on the 10th of July, and on the 11th of July, the contract went to zero. Observing the withdrawal transactions of a normal day as from 7th of July to 8th of July, there were 1,935 transactions. Withdraw, make deposit, withdraw, partial withdraw, and deposit. Okay, making the same comparison with the panic period of 10th of 7, that is 10th of July to 11th of July, there are 4,888 transactions. Okay, to withdraw, deposit. It's all there on the blockchain for anyone to see. So they are telling you that there were some extraordinary transactions and withdrawals. So there was a kind of a panic. People were panicking about their investment and then they were withdrawing just non-stop. On the next steps going forward, some leaders are united in a group with only two goals. One, find a solution for those who haven't received their roots, that is 100%, that is their investment. Even though everyone knows the risks of being part of a win per minute now. The name of this protocol or the minor is win per minute now. That is telling you that everybody, of course, knows the risk of being a part of it. That's why we always say that all these minors, okay, all these investments, especially in the crypto, they carry higher. In every investment, you have risk, but for the crypto, it has a higher risk. Why? Because it's not being regulated centrally. So everybody does the way he thinks it should be done, so there is no central regulatory body for the crypto business. Okay, of course, we know it carries some risk, but then that doesn't mean you just try to rip off everybody. Okay, we know it carries some risk, but at the same time, it cannot be uh, winner takes all. Cannot just be like the forest. Nowhere. People have to come together, they have to form communities and pursue. And the state how these things should function, how the crypto business should work. Okay. Two, find that is you have two groups of people. One, find solution. Okay. Two, find a solution for those who are interested in continuing the work, including helping those in Go One, helping those here. At this moment, you, investor, can help by keeping calm and waiting for the decisions of this group of leaders. Alright, so but the point here is that people, you keep quiet, you keep calm, and there is no result. Look at the Luna, the issue of Luna. Okay, the pegging. Nothing has been done until today, and the whole money has been lost. Okay, so what it means, since we don't have a central regulatory body yet, we are going to form communities around this issue of bringing bringing clarity to the crypto investment. All right, we have to do it. You have some companies that do their what they call the auditing also, but the auditing will just tell you there is one risk. The auditing doesn't tell you that the names of these people and how it's going to function. They are not. They will even put a disclaimer. So how can you audit something and then put a disclaimer that all the information there you cannot be held responsible? Then why are you auditing the contract? If you have to audit the contract, you have to tell the public what is involved in it and how it should be functioning. It has to be clear your own position, not just because people pay you to audit and then you audit and then you put a disclaimer just behind it, below it, that this is a risky thing. You have to be very careful when you do it. You can lose on that. What? That's garbage. That's garbage. If you have to audit, you are going to be co-responsible, just the way they do. They do it in financial, in the real world. If you audit a company and there is any problem with the company financially, you are co-responsible. That's the way it goes. By SEC, you are going to prison together. So in the crypto space, it had to be the same thing. When you audit, you are underwriting, you are subscribing. So you have to be co-responsible when something like this happens. All right. So if you go here, you can see where is it. So then this will put a lot of responsibilities on the auditing companies. All right. How can you audit something and then you just put a disclaimer? Oh, this is just what we say at the moment. We don't have all the information. Then what are you auditing? You auditing what? And now look at it. Many people will lose their money. Most of these protocols, most of them, people lose money. And there is no response and there is no one responsible. Some company, they audit, they done docs. You don't see the document, you don't see the face of the developers behind this. Okay, so I am blaming more on the auditing companies to be more responsible, to take it serious. It is not because it's a crypto business you can just do whatever you want. Why is it that in the real world financial business like New York stock market, you have auditors. They have to sign, they audit companies that say their stocks on the market. After auditing, they are co-responsible if there is anything wrong. They are co-responsible for it. So that this type of a thing doesn't just occur. People, the whole thing will just drain the whole thing to zero, and then you write a beautiful piece of information announcement. Then they start telling you really what happened, but you cannot say who is responsible. All right, so I'm just telling it to people who watch my YouTube channel to see what is happening in this business, and we'll start coming together to hold people accountable. It's not because we don't have a central authority that regulates the business that becomes a jungle. Anyone can do whatever he or she likes, and that's it. It cannot be this way. We have to position ourselves, and we have to be serious about it. I'm going to bring communities around this issue. All right, so the whole thing information here is that you can see this was their dashboard when it was functioning. So now I'm bringing this information to tell you that the win per minute now is no more. Don't do anything. Don't connect the wallet. The company has gone bankrupt. It's no more working. Okay, the money has gone. The contract balance is zero. It is zero. So don't do anything with them. And anyone you are going to invest in, I always tell you to read the white paper. Try to find out what is the vision, what is the mission. Check the auditing company, write down the name of the auditing company. If anything happens, you just put the auditing company on YouTube for everybody to see it. The company that audited with their disclaimer, just to make it very clear. I don't know the auditing company of this one. I don't know the company that audited this. I will just put them here on my YouTube channel for people to see. so that they're very careful before you can audit any company. You have to know what you are doing. Okay, so this is just another information I have about for you. It's painful how people just lose everything, especially the ones that are just beginning in this business. They don't have enough. They just have only a little, and the whole thing is drained, and that's it. And no one is responsible for it. Okay, so you just click your like button and then subscribe to the channel, and then I'll bring in more information on this sort. Some of the protocols that have gone bankrupt and no one is responsible for it. Not even the auditing company, no one, not the devs, no one, just that way. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.